Welcome to the West Wing Week, your guide to everything that's happening at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. This week, the President attended the NATO summit in Lisbon, focused on the economic needs of Main Street in Kokomo, Indiana, and proclaimed a National Day of Thanksgiving. That's November 19th to the 25th, or the turkey behind the turkey. On Friday, November 19th, the President traveled to sunny Lisbon, Portugal to attend the NATO summit being held there. After meeting with the Prime Minister and President of Portugal, the President and NATO leaders spoke about the ongoing transformation of the most successful alliance in history, making NATO more effective, responsive, and capable of addressing the threats of the 21st century.
I'm also pleased that we're looking at the full range of capabilities that we need to secure our people, from more deployable capabilities to new measures to deal with new threats like improvised explosives, to the cyber defenses that will be so essential in the years to come.
On Saturday, November 20th, the NATO summit continued, first with a meeting of all 49 coalition partners serving in Afghanistan. Afghan President Hamid Karzai and the commander of U.S. forces in Afghanistan, David Petraeus, came to Lisbon from Kabul to participate in discussions about transitioning to Afghan leadership on the ground and our long-term partnership with the Afghan people.
With the additional resources that we've put in place, we're now achieving our objective of breaking the Taliban's momentum and doing the hard work of training Afghan security forces and assisting the Afghan people. And I want to thank our allies who committed additional trainers and mentors to support the vital mission of training Afghan forces. With these commitments, I am confident that we can meet our objective.
NATO leaders also met with Russian President Dmitry Medvedev and agreed that the New START treaty would strengthen the security of the alliance and the world. On Tuesday, November 23rd, President Obama and Vice President Biden visited Kokomo, Indiana, as a part of the White House to Main Street tour. The two visited a Kokomo fire station and had lunch with some of the firefighters.
We want to come here because we want to make sure that folks see, especially all through the Midwest, and downstate Illinois is just like big chunks of Indiana, and a lot of times people feel like because manufacturing is thinned out that somehow these communities are can't rebuild, and we want to just keep on reminding folks there's a lot of good stuff going on here. So.
Afterward, they took a tour of the Chrysler transmission plant, a facility that's now expanding due to the President's courageous decision to invest in the American auto industry.
And the 300. Oh, it was very small, very quiet. That was a good car. I miss that car. That was one I could still drive. They don't let me drive.
Though the industrial heartland was hit especially hard by the economic downturn, thanks to the Recovery Act and a historic investment in the American auto industry, communities tied to the industry are on the rebound today, and unemployment in Kokomo has dropped nearly 8 percentage points since mid-2009.
So for anybody who says our country's best days are behind us, anybody who would doubt our prospects for the future, have them come to Kokomo. Have them come to Kokomo. Come here, meet these workers, visit these plants, come back to this city that's fighting block by block, business by business, job by job.
Before heading back to Washington, the President and Vice President stopped by the Gingerbread House, a local bakery. They picked up a seasonal specialty, the pumpkin roll, and also treated the press pool to some pastries.
All 3 of these 2, and then 5 of these cinnamon rolls, and I think they should be good to go.
Now, if we give them the whole roll, they may not follow us as fast. So why don't we give them the whole roll? You know what I mean? About buying a dozen.
We'll throw in some donuts with that too. All right?
On Wednesday, November 24th, President Obama hosted the most famous of autumnal White House traditions, the turkey pardoning.
It's pretty good to stop at least one shellacking this November. This year's national turkey goes by the name of Apple.
That one turkey, thanks to the President, is spared each year from its destiny with the dining table is well established. But what is less well known is that there is always a backup turkey to take the tom or hen's place should the first one become incapacitated. So while one turkey, in this case Apple, got the lion's share of the limelight on Wednesday, Apple's companion, Cider, waited patiently in the wings, the proud, stoic turkey behind the turkey. Later that afternoon, the First family continued their annual tradition of Thanksgiving community service, heading to Martha's Table, an organization that provides meals and other family services to those in need in Washington, D.C.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hey, how you doing, man? Good to see you. How you doing? What's your name? Good to see you.
And on Thursday, November 25th, President Obama proclaimed a National Day of Thanksgiving, celebrating at the White House with friends and family.
To every American, I am thankful for the privilege of being your president. To all of our service members stationed around the world, I'm honored to be your Commander-in-Chief. And from the Obama family to yours, have a very happy Thanksgiving.
To find out more information on any of these topics or to see complete videos of these events, go to whitehouse.gov. And thanks again for checking out your West Wing Week.
That's a big turkey. Look at that.
Fairly mellow.
Apple?
I think it's apple.
What's that? Wow. That's like a prehistoric beast.
He doesn't look happy. It's a big day for him.
That's his happiest spread right there. Showing off.
Bring it, Apple.